In filmmaking, the 180-degree rule is the basic guideline regarding the on-screen spatial relationship between the character and another character or an object within a scene. As you can see in this picture, the imaginary line called the axis connects the characters, and by keeping the camera on one side of this axis for every shot in the scene, and when the first character is always the frame right of the second character, who is then always the frame on the left of their first. The camera passes over the axis, called jumping the line or breaking the 180-degree rule by shooting on all sides. This is known as shooting in the round. The camera must stay on one side no matter what. If you did, you would have had crossed the line, and also the rule applied if the character is looking at a thing rather than a person. This still is called a 180-degree rule because the camera cannot move more than 180 degrees, which is half a circle around the characters or an object. Then we have the 30-degree rule. The 30-degree rule is designed with the editor in mind. The 30-degree rule is a continuity editing guideline that saves at least 30 degrees before changing between shots of the same object. However, if this rule isn't followed, a jump cut occurs, and that breaks the illusion of watching reality. Also, if the camera doesn't move at least 30 degrees, then you're not giving the audience enough information. The editing phenomenon that occurs is something that is called a jump cut, where there is a visible jump between the frames. This causes the audience to focus on the editing technique rather than on the content. Whether it is forming a medium to a close-up or a extreme close-up. Also, following this rule may soften the effect of changing shot distance, such as changing from a medium shot to a close-up or extreme close-up. Fade in and fade out are often used to symbolize the end and beginning of a story, scene or chapter in a film, TV or video. They help the audience see that one story has ended and the new one is beginning. Dissolve is a term used to describe a transition effect in which one video clip or one image is gradually fades out while another image simultaneously replaces the original one. Also called video dissolve, film dissolve, or linear light blend. The overall objective is for the image or clip to appear seamlessly transition from one image to another in a fluid motion. Cuts and dissolve are used differently. A camera cut changes the perspective from which a scene is portrayed. It is as if the viewer suddenly and instantly moves to a different place and could see the scene from another angle. Fades or dissolve typically have a duration of 1 to 2 seconds, 24 or 48 frames, though this may vary according to the preferences of the director and editor. Short dissolve, 6 to 12 frames, may be used to soften obvious hard cuts, which may startle the viewer, or jump cuts. The wipe is similar to fade in and out. Wipes are usually used to suggest the beginning of a new part or chapter or of a film or TV show or video. Match cut helps match two elements of different shots together, showing a relationship between them. Alternative editing is a style that are different to classic continuity editing. These styles are often not concerned with making sure the viewer is seeing a believable face in front of them. There are major styles such as montage and new wave. Montage is where seemingly unconnected shots are spliced together to produce a further, often symbolic, meaning. New wave is where rules of continuity editing are deliberately broken to create visible editing. Then there are additional techniques such as superimposition. Superimposition works like dissolve, showing us two images at once, often one layered on top of another. Again, similar to dissolve, but they suggest a connection between the two shots. And then there is split screen. Split screen has so many uses. It can be used alongside montage to show two scenes happening at the same time. It can allow the audience to watch two different versions of an event, or simply show us different angles of action occurring. For example, Star Wars. Then there is slow motion and sped up footage. Speeding up the clip, video or scene allows you to explain events in a quicker way or simply be used for comedic effect. And then slow motion is slowing down the clip, video or scene and allows the editor to exaggerate certain moments and really let the audience see and feel the images. In slowing down a fast-paced part that the eye won't catch, it allows the audiences to see the detail that occurs too quickly for the eye to see. Also, slow-mo and speed-up can also be used together to create a dramatic effect, creating rhythm and pace in action. Freeze frames force the audiences to look at one particular shot, and this gives the audience important information because it shows the audience what they want the audience to see, and it is a perfect partner of narration. Limited or no cut-in to close-up can really force the audience to watch the scene. Yeah, it can be uncomfortable and usually make the audience think about what they're seeing. Visual effects are not made to be seen as part of the film, are often used to create a certain style or highlight key information to the audience. Thank you for watching and listening.